Welcome back to my 10-part series, Debunking Flat Earth. So this is episode number 6, Eclipses. How do lunar and solar eclipses prove that our Earth is a sphere? Let's dive in. So this is how we explain lunar and solar eclipses on our heliocentric model. The one on the left is a lunar eclipse. That's when we can't see the moon because the Earth is blocking the light from the sun onto the moon. The next one is going to happen March the 25th, 2024. So depending on when you're watching this video, maybe it's already happened. But on a heliocentric model, lunar and solar eclipses are predictable. We know exactly when they're going to happen. No flat earther will really talk about that on a flat earth model, how we can prove when a lunar and a solar eclipse are going to happen. They won't tell you on a flat earth how they are predictable like that. So on the left, lunar eclipse, yeah, the sunlight is blocked by the earth because it's directly on the other side. That happens once, maybe twice a year. The next one's happening on March 25th. On the right-hand side is a solar eclipse. That's when we can't see the sun because the moon is directly between our view of Earth and the sun. It blocks the sun. That's called a solar eclipse. We can't see it. The sun is eclipsed by the moon. That's what happens. The next one's going to happen April 8th, 2024. We know exactly when that's going to happen, and we know exactly on Earth who can see it. You can Google it and look it up and figure out where the best viewing is going to be from Earth of a lunar and or solar eclipse. But on our heliocentric model, this is exactly what's happening, and it's super easily explainable with what we see with our own eyes. On a flat Earth model, not so easy to describe what's going on. What causes predictable solar and lunar eclipses on a flat Earth? So you've got the sun traveling around in circles over the flat Earth and the moon traveling around, and sometimes they cross paths. Well, here's the million-dollar question for flat earthers. When the moon and the sun cross paths, do they communicate with each other to decide who's going to be in front? Is it going to be the lunar eclipse or is it going to be a solar eclipse? Because they don't look the same. They're two completely different things. So if they travel through each other, please tell me, flat earthers, who decides, the moon or the sun? Is it going to be a solar or a lunar eclipse, and why, and how do they know? So I know this is a short video because it's so common sense, but flat earthers, eclipses disprove a flat earth. You just can't show a model explaining how they're predictable. We know exactly when they're going to happen. And what makes the difference between a lunar and a solar eclipse? When does the sun and moon decide who's going to be in front, and how does that happen? You can't make a model showing that. Game over for flat earthers using eclipses.